Hello and welcome to this video entitled Using a GPS to Guide You Down the Road of Being a Non-Smoker. Now, I know you're probably thinking, where can I find a GPS to help me become a non-smoker? So before you start searching Google, just have a listen to this video because you're not going to find a GPS to help you stop smoking on Google. But stick with me. It'll all make sense in just a few moments as we show you how to use a mind GPS to guide you down the road of being a non-smoker. Today I'm sharing a series of videos and we're sharing the first of a series of 13 videos on what are called presuppositions of NLP. The presuppositions will help guide you in transforming yourself from smoker to non-smoker. I'll explain what a presupposition is in a moment, but first, if you are unfamiliar with NLP and what it means, see the video below that explains NLP and how it helps to transfer smokers to non-smokers in my YouTube channel. I've included a link below. So what is a presupposition in NLP and how can it help you become a non-smoker? The presuppositions are the guiding philosophies and principles of NLP that help to form an ethical guide for life and help us to achieve what outcome we desire. Let me illustrate with you with the first presupposition and then relate back how you can use it to help you quit smoking. Presupposition number 1. People respond to their experience, not to the reality itself. In other words, we behave and act according to a set of steps or directions to get from one point to another. So just like using a map, or in modern day terms a GPS, you can get from point A to point B. So your internal guidance system that allows you to go from point A to point B is currently set at Smoker Town. And what we want to do is reset your map or your GPS so that you can go to non-smoker town. So changing the GPS. Recently I was in a conversation with a client who wanted to help to quit smoking. She smokes roughly 10 cigarettes per day and related to me that during times of stress at work or home, she tended to smoke more. Sometimes she would even smoke an entire pack in one day when she was really stressed. So I began asking her questions about an example of a stressful event, knowing what the outcome was going to be for her. I needed her to see this, though, so she could experience the result for herself. So she started to relate an event that happened recently with her daughter, in fact, the previous week. The more that I inquired and asked her about the event, the more she started to replay it in her mind. As she continued telling me about the event, I could see she was getting tenser and tenser. Her voice was getting louder and her face was turning red. She was obviously getting angry. She then said, "I wish I could have a cigarette right now." It was at this time I did what was called a pattern interrupt. And I asked her, I said, "Do you have a kitten?" And she looked back at me with a funny look and she said, "No." I then went on asking her other unrelated questions, and this got her out of the unresourceful state of desiring a cigarette to being calm and not desiring a cigarette. Once we did this, I then helped her to realize that even though this incident was in the past, she was reliving it right now at this moment. And so I started using the NLP presuppositions to explain to her how she had created a map that would take her from calm and not desiring a cigarette to being stressed, being in an unresourceful state of mind to make a poor decision, and in this case, smoke a cigarette. So she saw the connection, and together we created some new maps for her and then reinforced the map with hypnosis. So I would now encourage you to look at your cigarette patterns. Can you see any areas where maybe you have some maps that are not guiding you to the destination you desire? Perhaps when you're stressed, or maybe when you're happy and you're socializing. If you would like to have some help with your smoking habit or feel you just need some more information, then please feel free to ring us on 1-300-769-399. Again, the number is 1-300-769-399.